What's going on, peoples? What's going on? What's going on? We back for another episode of Financial Fashion Podcast Talk, episode 64.
64.
Yes, sir. Today we're going to be coming to you with some random thoughts that we've been having pertaining to life, you know what I'm saying, and living with a vision versus having sight.
For sure. Let's go.
You can't just go through it blindly or just have the emotional passion towards something.
Man, it's good to be back.
Most definitely.
I know that much.
Yeah, man.
I actually almost forgot that we were supposed to record the podcast. And I feel so bad about it because there was so much going on, man. And actually, the last couple of days, since last weekend, things has been overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
So I just been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And every day I'm talking about putting in a lot of work to the point where I'm like, I don't even know what day of the week it is. Like I told you the other day, I'm like, I don't know Mon, I don't know two, I don't know Wed, I don't know third, Friday, Sat, or Sun, bro. All I know is day.
Right.
All I know is day, man.
Yeah, man.
But what you been up to, man? I know.
Hey, man, it's been like the same thing, man. Just trying to get back to the schedule, trying to get back to the regular time schedule, man. Cause over the weekend and the last week, man, we've been pretty busy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So just trying to get back to the schedule, man. And when you told me that, bro, I was like, oh, dang, dog.
Like, but it was real, bro.
I feel you. And I knew it, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't something that normally happens.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? But it's all good, though, man. You know, you're just putting that work in. So, like, that's what tends to happen.
For
you
sure,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? Especially when you got it tied to something, you know, a goal that you trying to, you know, get to, accomplish or whatever, man. So,
and I don't feel bad about it.
Nah, man. Nah, like I said, man, like, if you was overwhelmed with some old nonsense, you know what I'm saying, about what happened on Real Housewives in Orange County, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, out of all the shows you could have used, you gonna use that one?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I feel like this, man. If you do find yourself overwhelmed, you know what I'm saying, just make it about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
I really just had to take a break.
Man. But yeah.
I felt like I had to take a break, but
yeah.
I told myself, like, we always feel like we need to take a break, but like, I'm 26.
Yeah.
And it's 26-year-olds who out here grinding and don't go to sleep.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm at a place now where it's like, my excuses are very minimal.
Mm.
Like, I stopped giving myself excuses.
Yeah.
Because being transparent, that's one of the things that I would do, man. Like, I would be up on everybody else. Stay up on this, stay up on this, stay up on that.
Right.
But then it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I really had to hone in on what I do every day and build my routines all over again.
Right.
I mean, I've always had a routine. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still, you know, I always been a person to do personal development in the morning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's not enough. You actually have to live these things. And so I feel myself actually going to another level because I'm focused on another level now.
Right.
I'm focused, like my focus went to another level. And how my focus went to another level is because, like, I grew my goals.
Right.
I started pushing myself and raising my expectation for myself.
Right.
I point fingers.
Yeah.
Like, gotta stop pointing fingers at people.
Most definitely.
Stop pointing fingers at people because at the end of the day, you have a lot of shortcomings.
I mean, we all do.
For real, like,
we all do, man.
Stop pointing fingers at other people and start looking in the mirror and become the best version of yourself. And that was another thing that I thought about, man. And we're gonna get into, you know, your spiel or whatever. But
yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
This thing crossed my mind last week.
Uh-huh.
Don't go nowhere, thought. I just had it. Every time I try to pause and gather my thoughts over again. Okay.
That just means you going too fast.
I know, man. I get so excited. I be trying to get better with that, man. But it's like, it be coming out so fast and I start talking fast. Yeah. But let me slow down. What was that crossed my mind last week? It was a very good revelation that I had. It's probably in my notes. Because I usually write stuff down.
Yeah, check it out.
I do want to talk about that in another video. Okay, that's what I thought about. I thought about how we become a victim of our own selves. How we fall victim to our own selves, man. And it really struck me.
Yeah, bro.
You know, because it was me. That's what I do sometimes.
Real talk.
I won't be honest. Because when we fall victim, we like to not admit that it's our fault. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big problem. And I seen that's a big character flaw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to always be honest, you know, and truthful with yourself. And that's been my main change that I've been going through, you know, lately. Is telling the truth on my own self, stop making excuses, and raise the expectations of myself, because it don't make me better to be able to point something out in somebody else. Man. The improvement, the betterment comes from me improving something that I'm not doing.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. And I can attest to that, man, 100%, man. You know, and I was gonna ask you a question, bro. Like, you know, where do you think that comes from, man? You know, not being able to take responsibilities for your own actions, you know, and when things do fall through or don't go, you know, as planned, like what do you feel makes you, you know what I'm saying, like you know, put up the ball fist in the toothpick?
Embarrassment.
That's what it is for you?
Embarrassment. Because think about it. If you told somebody that you was gonna be at a certain place at a certain time,
yeah,
and the time is ticking and it's getting closer and closer to that time, and you wasn't being honest about the work that you was supposed to be putting in, right? But that doesn't mean the time is gonna stop because you're not working. So it's getting closer and closer to that deadline you've been talking about, and you ain't got no results. So when folks start questioning you and you ain't got the results, you ain't got the life that you've been saying that you're gonna work towards. You make excuses because you're embarrassed that you didn't do what you said you was gonna do. So you blame it on something else because you're embarrassed to admit to somebody else. Now, even though you know the truth about yourself, you don't even want to admit that to yourself, which causes you to lie to other people.
Because you lying to yourself.
Exactly. So I literally live causes embarrassment because you already have in your mind where you want to be. It doesn't necessarily mean you don't know where you want to be. It just means you're not committed. You're not dedicated enough. Like, you have a picture in your mind of what you want to do, but you just not there yet to actually put forth the action. And like, I was going through that stage when I was depressed. I was going through that stage. You know, I would have my moments where I would try to save myself some days and listen to personal development and cut on something positive, but my environment was too strong. My environment was too strong. So I know the places I wanted to be, but I could not pick up the phone and record a video, G. Like, I didn't have enough confidence anymore. Like, my confidence I've been beaten so much. I had been beaten by life. And I was giving up. Like, I didn't know I was giving up. Now that I look back, I didn't know that was what I was doing. Like, I didn't know I was laying in a certain way. I didn't know that I was just waddling in a certain way. I wasn't in the knowledge of what I was doing at the time. So I'm like, just going through. But I could not muscle up the confidence to record a video or post a video on Instagram with me talking positive, because there comes a time when deep down in your heart you know that you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do, and that's the reason why most of us don't take action, because you're really not doing it. Like, you're not doing the work. So that's the reason why you make excuses, and that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, you don't be honest with yourself, is because you know what you're willing to do. Like, you're not fully committed. That's really what it is.
And I feel like, you know, a lot of times, you know, we know we're not fully committed. You feel me? But so we're gonna try to make it look like it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get caught up,
Exactly.
it's like, oh snap. No, man. I ain't have no time. You know what I'm saying? I had to wash the clothes. I had to take the kid to the store. You know what I mean? Like you start blaming everything else, man. And I feel like, you know, when you don't have a vision for yourself, like you tend to start sticking to sight. You feel me? And like we said earlier, man, like everybody born with sight, you know, but it's only select individual that have vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like when you cross a certain threshold. You know what I'm saying? In life.
Right.
You dig me? Because vision only makes your sight better.
What?
You dig me?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not called 20/20 sight. It's called 20/20 vision.
For sure.
You dig me? Now, a lot of times, like people that wear glasses, they got astigmatism. You know what I'm saying? So they have to get something to enhance their sight.
Right.
You feel me? And I feel like the thing that will enhance our sight on life, man, is actually visioning, you know, yourself being better and different. You dig me? But there are times that's gonna come in life where it's gonna get hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you face that depression.
Right.
You feel me? Like, and those times are not the times to focus on sight, because everything you see is gonna remind you of your depression.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right. You can't even think straight.
You
bro.
can't.
You cannot think straight.
You can't see straight either.
Right.
You feel me? But you can only see like what's happening. You can't see further than that.
But what's so crazy is that all of these things we're talking about is a part of building that success.
Real talk.
Like all of these stages that I encountered on this journey, and I'm going to still encounter more.
Oh yeah.
But every single thing that I went through was a process.
Right.
Into growing, you know what I'm saying, from where I was into where I am now.
Right.
So I feel like just because you have those moments of where you want to use a scapegoat, like we all have those moments.
Right.
And like the point of becoming a success is to overcome those moments.
Exactly.
Like I don't believe that success is defined by winning every battle. Success is defined by learning from each battle and winning the championship.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you win.
Right.
Like, it's not about everything that, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the journey being perfect.
Right.
But it's about getting to that championship.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I know that, you know, the Patriots won 16 games in 2016?
Right.
Like, I know they won all 16 games, but they got to the championship and lost.
Right.
But see, that loss didn't phase Tom Brady.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See, that wasn't the end of the journey.
It fueled them. Yeah.
This is 2021. That was in what? 2016.
Right.
5 years ago.
Right.
How many championships has he won
since then?
At least 3.
Right. And that's crazy, man. Like, and even with Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody know how he missed the 4. He shot the 4 air balls. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? But this is where it gets interesting. Like, 4 air balls equals to 2,000 shots a day for a whole summer.
And that built his success.
Exactly, because he had a vision. He was like, nah, this ain't me. Like, I don't airball. Like, this ain't even what I want to be. Like, y'all ain't gonna remember me shooting 4 air balls.
That's crazy you said that. Before I lose this point, see, Kobe could have used something as a scapegoat when he missed that shot.
He really could have, dog. The people was too loud. Like,
but see, his mindset.
Right.
His mindset was that
separated.
I'm gonna go to work myself.
Right, man.
I'm not gonna blame the coaching staff. Right. I'm not gonna blame. He passed me the ball a second late.
Right.
But no, I'm gonna get out there after this game.
Right.
I missed that shot.
Right. Exactly.
I missed that shot.
Right. I missed that shot.
I didn't put in the work.
Right.
Stop. Don't do this. Don't point. You didn't deliver.
Right.
Like, and that's another thing that I learned. I had to stop depending on something or something else to get the job done for me.
Right, man.
Like, you needs to be moving like you're doing the job.
Right.
I heard this saying on the podcast, you know, E.T. was talking about, either it was E.T. or CJ, but he was making a point about doing as much as you can first.
before asking for help.
Exactly. It's just like, you know, the guy on the side of the road,
Right.
he got a flat, but only thing he's doing is this.
Right.
Or, you know, your car broke down and it's in the middle of the road. Instead of getting out and trying to push it, you just sitting in it.
Right.
Everybody's just gonna ride around you.
Right, because they don't really know what's going on.
But if you get out,
right,
and show what needs to be done,
right,
you show you taking initiative.
Right.
When people see you trying to push that car, they're like, man, he wanted to get this thing moved. So let me help him.
Right, man.
A lot of people don't want to hop on no train that's not moving. Why would you want to hop on a train that's not moving?
Right.
The key is to hop on something that's already going. And that's why what 90% of people are bandwagoners.
Right. I can understand that.
Nobody want to hop on something that's not moving.
Right.
Everybody want to hop on something that's moving.
Right. Already.
Right. So yes. So in order to be that train, bro, that's continuing to move, you got to put in that work and take that responsibility.
Moving.
That train though it can't move unless
it gets some momentum.
Exactly.
Unless it gets some momentum.
You gotta take it takes work.
Right, man. And like, and when you talked about that success, man, I had saw something on this movie, bro, and it was about this girl. You know, she was a skier, and you know, blah blah blah.
She was a what?
A skier.
Okay.
A skier. So you know, she faces some injuries. You know, but on top of that, she went through a whole lot of other stuff in her life. But that ain't what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a statement made at the end of the movie about the definition of success, you know. And I know, like I said before, man, success has its definition in Webster.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But when I saw this, I was like, damn, you know, I want this for myself.
Yes.
You feel me? But it was like the ability to move from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm.
Nah, that's powerful, bro.
You feel me? And like it didn't say win to win. So that's what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
To move from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm.
How did I didn't even know that you was gonna bring that up.
Oh wow, right.
I ain't even, that wasn't even planned. And
right. But I'm saying though, man, you know, it's
all things work together.
Yeah, exactly, man.
All things work together.
But that's the beautiful thing, man. Like when you can, you know, accept responsibility, man, or even face failure with the mindset to, you know, say I have to improve my identity, like I have to strengthen my character.
Right.
Like, I need to go back into the lab and do some more work on my mental. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a God-given ability. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro.
And that's why, you know, like that's a great it's a great percentage of bandwagoners. You feel me? Like and the 1% of the world like is, you know, but we gotta change up these percentages, man.
For sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But
for
yeah,
sure.
most definitely, man.
But it's been a great conversation, man, and I really enjoyed it. It was very therapeutic for me, man.
Yeah.
Just talking about the you know what we've been through and being transparent in different situations on how we overcame and came through taking L's and, you know what I'm saying, and going through battles within ourselves, you know what I'm saying, to become better people.
Boy, what?
Man, because I know, man, it's been a lot between, you know, both of us, man, on this journey, man.
And I know in it, I know you should close it out, man, but in it, man, facing all my failures, you know, I begin to see now where, you know, I need to tighten up. You
For
feel
sure.
me? Like, and it's not anybody else's fault, you know, why I am where I am or why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It's nobody else's fault, man. I'm taking complete responsibility for my failures so I can take complete responsibility. And it's not fully on me, but I'm taking complete responsibility for my success.
Wow. Now, before we close, we gonna say that in 2021, we gonna do some things that we've never done before.
Yeah.
And the people are hearing this. Now I want you to say it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do some
We're gonna
things.
say it together.
Right.
In 2021,
2021.
we're gonna do some things that we've never done before. And we out. See you guys next week.
You can't just go through it blindly or just have the emotional passion towards something